Okay, Shalom Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. And, this lesson is going to go into stick to the script, all right? Stick to the script, okay? Because, like, over here in New Jersey, we always get into how this world we living in is a movie, And, in this movie, it's the good versus the bad, and every movie is really like that, man. That's what makes a good movie, the good versus the bad, in which normally the good prevails. All right, and in this movie, the good, all right, stick to that which is good, which is the scriptures, and the bad sticks to that which is bad, which is what everything opposite of the scriptures. Okay, so if you plan on prevailing at the end of this movie, you should stick to the scripts. Alright, so this is Exodus chapter 20 verse 1. And God spake all these words, saying, I am Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Slakia, it's kind of hard to see this. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, it says, Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness, or anything that is in heaven above, or that is in earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I Yahweh thy power am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, upon the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Okay, now we know we coming into the time of what? Great persecution, to where, all right, it's basically going to be the so-called black Hebrew Israelites, which we're not black. We even teach that amongst our people are so-called Hispanics and Native Indians, all right, but it's going to be the so-called black Hebrew Israelites against the world, all right. And no matter if you say you believe in Yahweh Shai or not, even for Fallout Boys, man, which really they didn't believe, but they're going to be tortured and examined as if they did believe, man. All right, so you want to stay close to the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, okay? And you might as well, man, because like I said, no matter if you're teaching the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in truth, sincerity, all right, or not, you're still going to be judged the same way. All right, so why not have hope at the end of the day? Why not have good success? Okay, so the Most High said he's going to show mercy unto those that love him and keep his commandments. Okay, the Lord said that's actually love, man, by keeping the commandments of the Lord. Okay, this is let's see, Proverbs, because these words will stand the test of time, man. If there's nothing, in that last day, we gotta remember these things, man. That the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, they will stood the test of time. Meaning they're it's a stable thing to go back to. Okay, it is also written that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. Because just like Yahweh Shai, he dealt with fear, he dealt with anger, he dealt with despair, he dealt with feeling betrayed. He dealt with all that, man. And we're gonna deal with all that, man. So at that time, it's either you're gonna give in to those emotions, those feelings, because they're gonna be heavy, man, in those days. All right, or you're gonna remember what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai told you, man. Okay, and ultimately, hey, you don't know what you're gonna do, hey, but you can make the best of your outcome. All right, by sticking to the script. Okay, so This is Proverbs chapter 3 verse 18. She, or talking about wisdom, which is the her, it says, she is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. You know, because it's gonna, in these last days, these days coming, all right, to where it's not going to be no food or water, there's not going to be no stability, all right. You're going to see a lot of dead bodies out here, man. You know, so it's going to be basically those who are prepared mentally, because that's really the only way you can get prepared for this, all right, is through the through the help of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and those who are not. So it says, she is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that retaineth her. Okay, so while the rest of the world is bugging out, those that say they love Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right, while they're bugging out, hey, we're happy, man. You know, those that truly follow Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because we know our salvation is nigh, all right, and we know we're gonna be able to prove ourselves to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So it says, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. You know, it says, the Lord by wisdom hath found the earth, by understanding hath he established the heavens. Hear this out. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. Okay, so when you look at it, right, the Most High has done, the Most High from the very beginning, right, the Most High gave us clouds, you know, he gave us rivers, you know what I'm saying, lakes and stuff like that. You know, he gave us the proper ecosystem he made this world properly to sustain itself for thousands of years, man. And let you know, yet it's, you know, it's still here. You know, granted Esau's messing it up, but prior to Esau messing it up, it's still here, man. You know, or like, not, well, yeah, even though Esau's messing it up, it's still here, it's still strong. You know, and it's, the thing I'm saying is that it's sure. You know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he made these things and it's sure. Okay, so I'm gonna read it again. It says, the Lord by wisdom have found the earth, by understanding have he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. Okay, it says, my son, let not them depart from thine eyes. All right, so we can't let the understanding that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai gave us depart from our eyes, man, because it's sure. You know, it's withstood this test of time. You know, these words, you know, helped Daniel withstand when he was in the lion's den, man. All right, these words helped Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego when they was in the burning vessel, the burning pot. You know, these words were what Abraham, you know, kept within him, man. When he was, you know, when he was tried, and he had to put Isaac on the when he was tried, man. The words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man, and many more. These words helped Yahushai, all right, when after he was hungry and he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, these words kept him, you know, from the wiles of Satan. Okay, so it says, it was verse 21. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. And I had looked up that word discretion, which means mazamah in the Hebrew. Okay, and that word discretion means what? Purpose, device, or plot. All right, so what the Lord is essentially telling us is to keep your purpose, man. Remain in the right, remain on the way, you know, because we are on the way to salvation, man. All right, we are on our way, man. So it says, so shall they be life unto my soul, and grace to my neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. Okay? So we have to follow, we following the same path of Yahushua, man. The scriptures say, mark the perfect man. Which what? These scriptures are written of perfect men that were upright, man. For the end of that man was life and peace. Okay, so guess what? We following this, man. We following these different our forefathers. All right. Hey, we following these men. Guess what? Our end shall be peace, man. Okay. This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. It says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Okay? So that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Okay? And that's what we're gonna need that, man. You know, we're gonna need that hope. We were going to camp yesterday. That's gonna be the oil that keeps your gears grinding, man. You know? Like the brother Shalomah, he was going into how in these last days, these people are like trains, you know. I forgot exactly how he worded it, but he's basically saying like how these people are like old rusted vehicles, man. You know what I'm saying? That hasn't been tended to, that hasn't been maintained. All right. So when when the storm hits, all right, when it's time to basically maneuver, you know what I'm saying, in the right way, they won't perform, man. They won't be able to perform, man, because they weren't properly maintained. They didn't keep gas in the tank, man. They didn't keep up with the oil changes, man. So when the storm hits, man, when the storm hits, they're gonna be out for a rude awakening, man. Like you had that guy Zabak, for an example. He was saying how he don't teach the RFID chip being a mark of the beast, because that's not what his teachers taught him. All right, but the scriptures say, Yahushua told us that he's gonna lead his men into all truth. Okay. So you got to move with the times, man. And prior to me doing this lesson, I was thinking about how we should pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for an obedience of the Holy Spirit. Okay, we got to pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for an obedience of the Holy Spirit. Okay, this is what was that? St. John. St. John chapter 16 and verse 13. Howbeit, when the Spirit of truth is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will shew you things to come. Okay? Alright, so it's important, to move with the Spirit, with the Holy Spirit, the Ruach Kodesh. Alright, and keep these words within you, man, to guide you. Give you the understanding of what's the right spirit to be in, man. I've seen the Elder Monatazai, he did a video. It's not to get carnal, but to get spiritual. Okay, not to get carnal, but to get spiritual, man. And closer when you think about Yahushua and when he was like praying in the Garden of Gethsemane, was he preparing, with the disciples, as far as, was he like sharpening his sword and stuff like that? Nah, man, he was just praying, and he knew what time it was, man. He knew, when he saw Judas Iscariot, he knew what he was coming to do, man. He didn't get carnal with him. He just said, look, do what you got to do, man. All right. So it's time to get spiritual. It's time to, level up in the spirit, man. Study more, pray, and fast if you have to, man. So with that, Lord willing, you I can edify. Shalom to the elect.